there's this dude. Yeah, he's walking around the streets in the dirt. He got
Hey, man, you can't just tell the story of Aladdin, man.
That's what I do. I
mean, everybody knows the story of Aladdin, man. They saw the Disney movie.
Yeah, but my version's different. You see,
Man, let me guess. Your version? Probably something like this, man. Once upon a time, there's this little man named Aladdin. Next thing you know, he's got a genie. And next thing you know, Aladdin and Jasmine are making out on a magic carpet. Stupid. Let me guess. That's exactly what you were gonna say.
No, that wasn't pretty close. No, that wasn't exactly what I was gonna say.
Listen, man, I know what the people dig, man. I know what the cats like. Let me tell you what they like.
What do cats like?
Man, the cats would like it, and the people would dig it if you would tell the story of Aladdin in space.
Aladdin?
In space.
Let's do that together. 1, 2, 3. Aladdin in... 1, 2, 3. Aladdin in space.
Man, the people would eat it up like a dog would eat a biscuit.
So the cats are gonna dig it. The people are gonna love it because the dogs eat the biscuit.
That's right, man. You know how to speak my language. Man, I gotta go.
Good. All right, here we go. I guess I'm gonna do Aladdin in space. Once upon a time, there's this little dude. Yeah, and he be hanging out on the space station because his name's Aladdin. He be hanging out in space. Anyway, all these people are staring at him because he's got holes in his pants, holes in his shirt, holes in his hat, holes in his little curly shoes. Everybody be all staring at him and be like, what's wrong with your legs? And all skin be turning green because the atmosphere be sucking up inside the holes because you're so poor. So, one day, the princess of the space station decides she's gonna run away from her robotic father, Zip Zap. And she comes running down to the streets and she'd be like, oh my gosh, I need to make out with a poor kid. So Aladdin be like, look at me, my legs are green. So they start kissing and stuff like that. Come to find out, this princess's name is Jasmine. She's named after a famous rock. So Aladdin be like, all right, I'll tell you what, baby cake. Why don't you go back on home? I'm gonna go dig in a big old hole and try to find myself a nice big cup full of genie. He go running down to this big old space cave, a crater or something like that. And he find this big old space cup. He'd be like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my butt on it and rub it back and forth. So he'd be like, next thing you know, big old man stand up, be like, why are you rubbing your butt on my cup? So Aladdin be like, listen, I just got you out of your cup. You gotta do everything I say because you're my genie and I just got you out. Next thing you know, we got a battle going on. Little poor Aladdin sitting there facing the big fat mighty giant who just had his home rubbed butt on. So he'd be like, listen here, I'm gonna grant you your 3 wishes, but only if you can take me in an arm wrestling match. So Aladdin be like, all right. All of a sudden they locked fists and they're looking at each other. Big old eyes of the genie, big old eyes of Aladdin. They're staring at each other, sweat beating off of their brows. Everybody be like, all of a sudden, Yoda comes jumping out of one of the moon rocks. He comes running over and says, use the Force, Luke. And then Aladdin turned to him and said, listen, man, my name ain't Luke. My name's Aladdin. They said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to use the Force anyway. So he picks up this big old rock with the word Force written on it, throws it at the genie, and down he goes. He wins the arm wrestling match. So the genie stands up about 5 minutes later, shakes it off, and says, you are my master. I will do anything that you tell me to do. You get 3 wishes. What will they be? So Aladdin says, 1, I want that hole in my pants to be filled. Whoop. Seam. 2, I would like you to take my flying rug, because I'm bored with it, and turn it into a jet plane. Because me and my little monkey here, we want to go meet the princess. Princess love a man flying in a jet plane. So the genie's like, listen here, don't you mean like a spaceship? Don't you want to fly around a spaceship? Girls are like jetliners. So Aladdin be like, all right, make it a spaceship. I want one of those windows in it like Bugs Bunny had. So I can be like this. Out the window. Get it? And the big old genie looks at him and goes, yeah, but all right, cool. So they get in the rocket ship, little Oob and Aladdin, and they start to take off. Little did they know that a snake came slithering in the back door right before they shut it. The rocket then shoots up into the sky. Little Oob got one window, Aladdin's got the other one. Everything down there looks so beautiful. It just seems like the perfect moment. So all of a sudden, Aladdin breaks out into the song. I can show you the world. Take a pancake and burn it. Or whatever the words are. When Aladdin was done singing the song, he looked over to the side and little Oob had fallen asleep on the floor and he was snoring like a little monkey does. Yee-oh, yee-oh, Oob. The chicks dug it, so Aladdin took him along. Anyway, he decides, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go figure out what all that rattling noise is back behind my seat. So there it was, man, a rattlesnake with a purple hat and a goatee. All of a sudden, they started to grow, it started to get arms, started to get legs, started to get a jacket even. Next thing you know, it's this big old 6-foot man. He's looking scary. He's got beady eyes, got a big, you can hear his heart beating. Pum-pum, pum-pum, pum-pum. Oh my gosh, Aladdin didn't know what to do. And then, all of a sudden, the big man spoke and he said, my name's Jafar. Aladdin looked him right back in the eyes and said, hey, little snaky, what are you doing in here? This is me and my monkey time. We're going to pick up our girlfriend, Jasmine. And Jafar says, I'm Jafar. Aladdin says, listen, man, I don't know what you're coming from, but I mean, you're in here, you're a snake, now you're a human, now you're coming on to me. Will you stop it, man? Why you talk like that? You look big and mean. Try this. I'm Jafar. I'm Jafar. Forget it. you're gay. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna kick you out my escape hatch. Come on up, Ooh Boob the monkey. Ooh Boob, where are you, Ooh Boob? So he looks over, and there's a little monkey, Ooh Boob, and he's playing at the command center. He's got the controls. He's zooming left, he's zooming right, and right next to him is the genie. And the genie's sitting there eating popcorn, giggling to himself. As he's watching Jafar and Aladdin have it out. And Jafar and Aladdin are having a slap fight. Slap! Ooh, I got you. I'm Jafar, I slapped you in the face. So then Aladdin slaps him back. Boom! I'm Aladdin. I'm poor. Then Jafar hits him again. Slap! Did I mention I'm gay? And then all of a sudden, Aladdin slaps him back. Boom! I'm poor! And the little genie's sitting over there just giggling. So Aladdin turns back and says, hey, genie, you want to ever be human again? You want to get your wish? All you gotta do is kill this jerk. So the genie stands up, rips off Jafar's head, throws it in the trash bucket, and that's it. So then he looks down at his skin, he's like, oh, look at this. Yes, look at this. I'm turning into a human. This is great. This is wonderful. Wait a minute. Where's the monkey? Everybody looks over, the monkey's got the controls again. The rocket's shooting right for Jasmine's house. Jasmine's looking out the window, petting her tiger, going, it's a wonderful life. Or whatever the heck it is. Next thing you know, rocket crashes. Boom! Everybody dies, including the genie, because he's an idiot. He's an idiot turned into a human. Who gives away superpowers? Go live in your stupid bottle. Come on, stupid!